Hi, it's me again, Mark Hyder, and this is my first view of the house. Oh, big bit.
We must bring salvation back where there is love. I'll be there. I'll reach out my hand to you. I'll have faith in all.
Hi again, my name's Mark Hyder. Oh yes, and today it's another interview from my 5k subs. Oh yes. Welcome to the show.
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
Or every pony.
That will work.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter to me.
Okay. On to the first question. You already got the questions there. First question will be, what is your name?
My name is Jonathan Selimović. I also go by the nickname Johnny. Jonny is how you spell it.
What's the connection with the last name?
Oh, the connection with my last name, it originates from the Balkan area. My parents were from Southeastern Europe. More notably, my father is Bosnian, my mother is Montenegrin, even though she was born in Serbia. But nevertheless, they were both born in the Balkans, aka former Yugoslavia. That's where the last name came from, and I was born here.
Is that?
In Canada.
Oh, really?
Pardon?
No, it reminds me of Czechoslovakia that got.
Okay.
How old are you?
I'm 22 years old.
Still quite young.
Well, I have a long way to go.
I know, because I haven't really matched my age yet in interviews. How long have you been a brony?
I've been a brony ever since 2014. I don't remember exactly which month or the time of the year, but definitely 2014, because I did actually. I'll get to the other details a bit later. Actually, yeah.
Favorite pony from the main six?
My favorite main six character would happen to be Fluttershy,
which is right next to me actually.
Yeah.
Favorite background pony?
My favorite background pony is Octavia Melody, or just Octavia.
Octavia. Favorite CMC?
My favorite CMC is Sweetie Belle.
I'm glad I haven't got her.
Hey, I just like her a lot.
Yeah, she's the most cuter. Then because I can't choose between both. I had to choose Sweetie Belle and Hufflepuff because they're both cute.
Yeah, they are.
Favorite royal sister?
My favorite royal sister would happen to be Luna. Princess Luna is my favorite. No offense to Celestia, she's pretty cool, but my main favorite is Luna.
Again, most people say that.
Yeah. I have no problem with either of them. I just prefer Luna over Celestia, but it depends.
Favorite season?
Ooh, that was actually a pretty tough one. I had to give it some thought. And so far, I would have to say I've been actually very impressed with how Season 7 has been going, so I would have to say Season 7 is so far one of my most favorites.
And you say you joined in 2014?
2014, yes.
Is that in between Season 3 or Season 4?
In between.
In between?
I joined in between, yes.
Yeah, I had a feeling, because Season 3 started about November-ish, I think, in 2013. Yeah.
Yeah.
Favorite episode?
My favorite episode. This again was this one again was a pretty tough one. Though I would have to say that the season 4 finale so far would happen to be my most favorite episodes. I do have many other favorites, but my most favorite out of all of them would happen to be the season 4 finale.
A Dragon Ball Z style.
Yeah. Yes, that finale alone actually what got me even more hooked and interested in MLP. So,
favorite My Little Pony music?
That may depend, because I do like the soundtrack from the show itself. Fan-made music, it also depends. Though generally, I do like the soundtrack from the show. Though my most favorite song from the show would probably happen to be probably the one that really got my attention was This Day Aria from the season 2 finale.
this day's gonna be perfect.
I even made an organ cover for that, which I'll explain more detail.
Yeah, I remember one of them actually.
Yeah.
What's being a brony mean to you?
So, what does being a brony mean to me? Okay, well, in the shortest way I can put it, being a brony means you are a fan of that. You pretty much are a fan of the show. You really genuinely enjoy the show, especially not just for the characters and other things, but the main thing that got me into the show was for the friendship lessons and how it taught social skills in a really unique way to myself. And well, yeah, basically being a brony, a brony is pretty much a fan of the show, or even of the previous generations, but mainly I'm a fan of the fourth generation.
Yeah, you got to understand that Applejack is quite one of the first names.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
I'm aware of that. I believe the next one was, how did you get into the fandom?
Yeah,
I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did I get into the fandom? Okay, I'm gonna have to try and summarize this as much as possible. Okay, I was first time I ever started watching it was when I was at my when I was at my cousin's. I believe I think in 2013 was when I first watched it on Netflix with my cousin. I believe we were actually watching the season 3 premiere on Netflix, or something like that. I'm not so sure, and. And then it was okay. It was pretty mad first, and then later on, my middle brother got intrigued with the first Equestria Girls.
Oh yes,
movie,
that
yes.
came after season 3. Yes.
Yes, and he actually introduced it to me and said, "Dude, you gotta watch this." And I said, "Okay, I will as soon as I finish, watching Breaking Bad." Because at the time I was finishing up the Breaking Bad series until it finished 4 years ago in 2013 with the series finale.
Yeah, I think it kind of helped you living in the same country as where it's made.
Actually, I live in Canada, not the United States, but
No,
same continent.
I'm talking about thinking of Hasbro Studios is based in Canada. The actual VA work.
Actually, that would happen to be DHX, the DHX Studios in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Hasbro Studios is in the United States.
I think New York.
It's a Canadian and American collaboration.
Yeah. It's a bit like for many shows. Even Tintin was like that.
Mm-hmm. After he introduced it to me, I finished watching Breaking Bad, and then when the Breaking Bad series was finally finished, I finally decided to get caught up with the show, starting from the very first episode on that was available on Netflix. So I pretty much caught up with all 3 seasons.
You basically binge watch.
I pretty much binge watched every single episode from there, and I got really interested and hooked into the show from there. And I started watching the season 4 episodes as as soon as they came out, and fast forward to today, and I'm still very much into the show.
Have you ever been picked on by being a brony?
There were some mild instances about that, but they were mostly, they were mostly friends, making lighthearted jokes and whatnot. And I did, understand that they were, mainly joking and whatnot. But I mostly got over it, and they mostly came to, accept that I really like the show, and I have no beef with them. But in general, it's mostly well with me.
What about when it comes to YouTube comments?
There were some mixed responses, but with one of the videos that I made, it was mainly positive because I was targeting that video to the Brony fandom specifically and whatnot. Yeah.
What part of you represents all the elements of harmony?
Ooh, That's a pretty tough question. I'm not so sure how to answer that. I believe I would have to be a mix of almost all of them, but I think where I mainly My goodness, I would have to say I think I might be a mix of all of them. I'm not so certain which one I mainly am, but I think I would mostly gravitate towards, I think, generosity and kindness, I think.
Yeah. Have you told your family, friends about being a Brony?
Over time, yes, I did tell them whenever the time was appropriate. And usually I would also, let some others, find out that I'm a Brony and explain myself from there.
Yeah.
Or I would also, depending on the situation, definitely mention that I am a Brony and just get on with it.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult for me.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah.
For me, it was mostly a walk in the park. It wasn't too hard because I mostly got used to it.
Yeah.
Used to socializing.
Which friendship lesson or lessons has stood out for you?
So, what lesson or lessons stood out to me most?
Yeah.
I think that would mostly have to either, I believe, either in the season 2's episode 3. I forgot the name of that episode when Twilight goes crazy when not trying to meet deadlines.
Lesson 0.
Lesson 0, yes. That was a good one, though. Another one that also stood, actually 3. Second one that stood out to me most was the one in the mending fences.
Oh,
reaching out to old friends. That one also,
that got me going as well with all the flashbacks. Yeah.
Yes. And for the third, most recently with season 7, when it comes to keeping in touch with your parents and whatnot, even if they can be over supportive and whatnot, and when yes, I don't know if actually, you know what, I'll just say it anyway. When Rainbow Dash, or I'll just call her RD, lashed out against her parents.
Oh yeah.
In that episode, I forgot exactly which one, but I do know it's in season 7. I forgot exactly what number, but
that'd be parental guidance.
Parental guidance, yes, that's the one. When when RD was lashing out against her parents for them being too supportive, overly supportive of her, and it was pretty hard to watch her, being pretty disrespectful to her parents, like in front of our faces that way, even though they were, doing their best with, being very supportive of their only child, and
yeah.
And then later on when Scootaloo witnessed what happened, that also hit her hard, and she and then she decided that she did not want to do the project on her. And then I even made a meme of this, of RD's extremely sad expression of regret.
Yeah.
Regret, or I forgot another word, but one of them is definitely regret of lashing out against her parents. And her eyes were, really watery at the time with her really sad expression, and her, hoof being really close to her heart, that her heart was, broken because of, what she did.
Yeah, he took them for granted.
Yeah, she took them for granted, and she didn't know how to say thanks, and that was and of course later on in the episode she was able to make up to them, for what she did to them, and yes, it's okay. It's pretty much an unforgettable episode for me.
Because it can relate if you've got parents who always embarrass you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that does happen.
Yes, and some other things as well. Yeah. All right.
How has My Little Pony helped you in everyday life?
I don't think I would necessarily say every day, because because I do happen to be a Christian. I don't particularly idolize the show, but I do like the show a lot, though. But I don't idolize it. I just like the show. Yeah. But how it did help me in some way. As I actually hinted a little earlier, the show actually exponentially helped my social skills. It helped me develop my social skills a lot, because as a person with high functioning autism, probably still do, but definitely had, you know, a good amount of problems with socializing, especially how to socialize properly. And even though I went to social groups, you know, for people with autism to, you know, have, you know, those who attended, hold on, let me finish, to have them help, to have them, you know, help develop their social skills. The show, weirdly enough, it actually exponentially increased my social skills, and it's incredible. I even made an article about that.
Because it makes me think when you made those real life ponies, where you you kind of narrated.
My MLP IRL, yes, which I will get to a little bit later.
Do you collect either the My Little Pony toys, books, or other things?
So far, I do have a Fluttershy wristband, which I don't really wear too often nowadays because it's mostly faded and I don't really see myself to wear it. I still keep it as a collectible, though I also do have a vinyl figure of Fluttershy, because why not?
Why not, yeah.
Because why not? And, I do happen to have a pinned button that I got from a convention, of a custom artist, or a freelance artist of Fluttershy with Angel Bunny on the pin button. I'm not sure if I can quickly get it out for you. Actually, yeah, I can. Not sure if the webcam can see this well, but this is what it looks like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let me show it to you real quick again for a few seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yes. Other than that, I don't really think I have anything else at the moment, because I'm trying to be very cautious with how I'm spending my money now, especially since I graduated from college, and I really, need to be careful with my spending. So yeah.
Have you gone to any of the cons?
If you're asking about the PonyCon specifically, no, not at the moment. However, I have gone to some general pop culture conventions, for example, I have been to Fan Expo Canada in Toronto. I've been there last year in 2016. Would have went this year. I would have went this year in 2017, but I just decided not to. Oh yeah, Andrea Libman was actually at the Fan Expo, so that was one of the reasons why I came there to Fan Expo, to meet her in person and to get some photographs of me and her and whatnot. Actually, it was probably just one, but whatever. And another one that I have been to when it comes to a pop culture convention is called Con Bravo in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, which is a little bit farther from Toronto, like eastward from Toronto, but for me it's not that far. I'm very used to traveling and whatnot, so yes. Would I want to go to more conventions? Definitely. For BronyCon, we'll see.
Yeah, it's quite far, isn't it? Okay. How would you help, and it might be hard, how would you help a new brony that's joined the fandom?
So you were saying, how would I help a new brony who has joined the fandom?
Yeah, or just joined
who had just joined the fandom.
Yeah.
Okay, what I would do is basically kind of, well, obviously, befriend the new brony, be a mentor to the brony if for whatever reason the brony is going for a certain career, or some steps in life that he wants to go for. And yes, basically I would just befriend him and socialize with him or her as much as possible whenever I have the time. And yes.
Yeah, you got to respect their beliefs as well.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Anything you'd like to add?
Okay, now this was what you and others might have been waiting for. I am a digital video producer who runs his own media production company called Johnny Cell Productions. I do have my own website. I'm not certain if you'll even post up a link to my website or whatnot, but okay. We'll see what happens. Okay, my 3 YouTube channels also happen to be a part of my company, which would happen to be Johnny Cell Productions, the main channel, which is a variety channel. My gaming channel, Johnny Games 007, and my music channel, Johnny Music. My main and music channel so far does have MLP-related content, though I'm not so certain about the gaming channel as of yet, because I'm currently more focusing on Nintendo content at the moment.
Right.
And whatnot. Yes.
Probably an extra question, but when you're doing your real life,
Oh yes,
Oh,
sorry,
yeah, yeah.
sorry. I almost forgot about the MLP IRL videos.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah.
Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah.
Okay. As for My Little Pony in real life videos, I have currently made 3 of them.
Brilliant.
2 of them are part of a series, the blank scene MLP IRL series, as well as a spin-off which I made in between chase scene and chat scene. And I also did announce at the very end of chat scene what the name of the next film iteration will be, which will be called Fight Scene. Though at the moment, though, I cannot share any further details because I'm already very busy with other things as it is, and plus, one of the factors that is preventing me from making it, especially with the vision that I have, is my equipment. My equipment is like really outdated currently, especially in today's standards, and so I want to basically upgrade my equipment and upgrade to a better computer as soon as possible, and also get new equipment that will make it more better, because the type of vision that I have for my MLP IRL videos is professional cinematic quality. I'm not sure if any of you have ever noticed that, but I take the professionalism of those projects very seriously, and I went to college for a reason.
Yeah.
For digital video production, and so yes, I take the quality of my MLP IRL videos very seriously, even though there are some that are not as great. Storm XF3 is a really good example there, as well as some others. Pickhack Pictures, Joey's MLP IRL vids are also not that bad, but obviously, he has his own way of telling things. But for me personally, I like to go for the professional cinematic aspect of it, and like almost Hollywood-esque, even though I am not associated with Hollywood whatsoever. But I do like to have that Hollywood-esque touch to it.
Yeah, because I can tell it's made mostly in Adobe product.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
indeed.
Do you use the puppets?
Sorry?
Do you use the puppets? The pony puppets?
Mm-hmm. Yes, for the first MLP IRL short film that I made, Chase Scene, I did do some animating with puppets, more notably with Gilda, Applejack, and Rainbow Dash is when I did do some puppeteering with Adobe Flash, as it was back then. Now it's called Adobe Animate.
Yeah.
I did do some custom animations with them, even with some GreenscreenPonies at the time, because I was
Littleshy,
because I had a deadline to finish it as soon as possible, and I was able to finish it as soon as possible.
I actually advertised the third one.
Oh wow!
But
I never noticed you did. I was too busy to notice.
Yeah. Because you sent me the script to read.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, I think so. Yeah, I did. I believe. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but whatever. But yes, chat scene. I did drastically improve the puppet animation with that as well with Adobe Animate.
Yeah.
Because I also did have to take a course, an online course for Adobe Flash, which does work with all of the other Adobe Flash softwares anyway, so it does apply to it. And because I was able to finish that course, the animation was much more easier to handle, because it was tricky at first.
Yeah, I found Adobe Premiere Pro a bit tricky at first.
Mm-hmm. Well, Premiere Pro's for video editing.
Yeah.
Animation for 2D animation.
Yeah, I use. I think it's that. I made some green ponies, or edit green, but it's very difficult to get everything perfect.
Yeah, of course. Which was why, for me personally, I would mainly like to customize, how the characters are animated by using the puppets. Yeah. I would prefer to have that level of control. Yeah. Like I'm that much of a professional. I really want to have full control. I think that's pretty much it.
Okay, last question. Would you like to ask me a question?
Okay, I think I just had one question for you, because I do remember I have asked you several other questions earlier, so I don't really want to be a broken record, so I'm going to ask you a different question this time.
Okay.
If you have a favorite chocolate bar, what is it?
Okay, it doesn't have to be pony related, okay.
Well, you
I
ask
I
any
like
questions. Mm-hmm.
um uh, I like Twix.
Oh, Twix. Yeah,
Yeah,
Twix is a really good one.
yeah.
Yes, me personally, I do happen to love Cadbury chocolate. I love Cadbury chocolate to death. Oh my goodness.
I bet it must cost a lot of money to get it imported.
No, it wasn't really that expensive. No, it didn't really cost that much. We do have British shops here in Canada, though Cadbury does have their own Canadian headquarters as
That's
well.
good.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we also do have a chocolate factory in Toronto as well, a Cadbury chocolate factory. So that also drives down the prices to make it local in Canada. So
Yeah, because it'd be expensive if you got it imported.
well, of course, hence
Yeah.
why we do have the British stores and I'm not so sure about the American stores, but I'm pretty sure they might have Cadbury chocolate, and they might get them in somehow, probably with an American headquarters, but I don't know. Okay, but yes, Twix is a really good chocolate chocolate bar, even though I don't really have it as often, but it's good.
It's nice. It's like ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you very much, Jonathan.
Yeah.
I get back. I let you go back to your media production, whatever you want to call it.
Duties. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you very much for having me, Mark. It's been a pleasure.
It's fine, and I will see you online. Actually.
All right.
See ya.
See you, everybody, or everyone. everyone. See you, everyone.
Bye bye. Right, okay, just making sure that is all connected. Headset for that one. Turn down the volume, or turn down the fan for the PC.
Hello there, Mark.
Hi there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you're turning on your webcam.
I got OBS running.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
I'm just screen sharing the call.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so... Okay, hold on a moment. Because you are seeing a bright light over there. I'm going to try to fix that with the thing that I have here.
Right.
Of course, you're going to need to do some extra, editing to fix that and whatnot.
Like darken it a bit.
Well, hey, funnily enough, this will actually give the best picture quality, because if I lift it, it's going to blow me off. So this thing basically acts as a sun hood. I know it looks silly, but it works. Yeah. I'm surprised no one has even patented anything like this for laptop webcams. Like, seriously, someone needs to do it.
What sort of webcam though?
Oh, I'm currently using my laptop's webcam that you're seeing me with right now.
Right, I'm using a Logitech. Oh, better turn Sweetie Bear off.
Well, of course, yes. Though when it comes to my live streams, I do use my Canon EOS 70D, linking it with Elgato's cam link, one of their new products. Yeah. I'm using that. But so far, just for the purpose of this interview, it's just much easier for me to just use my my webcam, because I doubt you are recording the screen share in 60 frames per second. Because
I am.
Oh really?
Yeah, but
hey. All right then, let's try something, if you don't mind.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, just let me switch the settings here. Options. Video settings. Let's see what happens when I switch it to the cam. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Because even when I disable the menu with a magic lantern,
yeah,
it still shows the borders and one on you can. Hold on, and yeah, it looks really bright. I would have to adjust the ISO, and it's not really that usable. I have it already optimized for XSplit and whatnot, so I'm gonna have to switch back to the webcam of my laptop.
That's fine.
All right. Yeah, I know.
No, it's like YouTuber problems, YouTuber first world problems.
Yeah, I know. Let's see if I can increase. Oh, no, that doesn't work. Okay. Whoa, why is that at 50? I need it at 60. Okay, save. All right. Oh my goodness, someone is...
I'm surprised the curtains are not, or the drapes are not blocking it, really.
Oh, well, I could close the drapes, but the thing is, it's really hot here it's really hot here where I am, where I live, about 40 miles east of Toronto, Canada. It's really hot right now. It almost hit like 40 degrees Celsius with humidity. That's how hot it became because of the heat warning.
Then it will be followed by a cold spot.
Hold on. Okay, that should do. Yeah, this should do.
Hang on. Yeah. I'm going to do the stairs after this interview. You wouldn't understand.
Was your mom calling or something?
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. All right. All right, I have the questions ready here with me, so... all right, give yourself some time to prepare, and let's get started.
That's how I start my intros normally. Let's get the reaction started.
Yeah, take your time.
Okay, no cats.
Yeah, I'm using my Blue Yeti Pro, by the way.
I'm using it directly to the mixer.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine is connected via USB, so in the future I'll definitely want to upgrade it to XLR. If you need to, you can increase the brightness in the the video settings and whatnot, or when you're at it.
Yeah, I'll. Let's get some interviews. I don't know. Of course. Editing. Okay. Right.
Oh, I believe you actually skipped one.
Oh, favorite. Oh yeah. What part of you represents all the elements of harmony? Or have you just got one pony for that?
Oh, I believe you also skipped 2 questions actually.
Oh, damn it, man.
No worries.
What part of you represents all the elements of harmony? No, I missed one again.
Shoot, I actually almost forgot to turn my DSLR off. Okay, I can close that. Anyways, what I was saying. Yes.